Hello, welcome back to the 17th episode of a nostalgia playthrough of Close Combat 3 Cast of Iron, playing the Grand Campaign with the Germans on Elite difficulty. Now, finally, I think we're done with Stalingrad forever. I freaking hope so. I don't see the Germans pushing back to it. And now, we're defending against a Russian assault. We have 3 maps to defend over if we can't defend the first map. We're going to try to defend the first map. And since we're defending, I'm going to refit this AA gun. There goes most of our requisition points. Can we maybe... Oh, wait a minute. That's a MG42. Hitler's Buzzsaw for 2 points. Hell yeah, we'll get that instead of the MG34. Can we upgrade these as well? We can. Yeah, okay. 1 requisition point for an MG42. I'll definitely do that upgrade. So the engineers and heavy infantry are just going to have to wait for their turn, I suppose. But yeah, that's what we'll do. I don't have any more requisition points to go around, so it's whatever. I think what we're going to do also is put the engineers over here in the trench with ambush on, so that they don't open fire until the enemy's within like 30 meters, so they can use the flamethrower. Anyway, let's put a heavy machine gun team here. We're just gonna... Now, if you watch some of my previous episodes, you will probably know by now that I sometimes like to just risk it for the biscuit and put all my guns on top of hills like this. Oh, actually, we can put the 88 in the building here. Well, it's a little bit limited range on it. It's probably gonna have quite a bit more survivability though, but... Okay, so that these guns here should now cover this ridgeline where the enemy tanks might come rolling over. I want to put this thing... I want to put this thing here, I think. So we can support fire over here. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is, actually. It can also be seen from a lot of places. And it is susceptible to mortar fire. We're going to put 1 heavy infantry here, just as a support to run in here if needs be. Just in reserve there. Another heavy machine gun team on the hill. Let's get a heavy infantry team in here, maybe. Just kind of covering and holding. And another machine gun team in a trench on the hill. And that is everything. Okay, let's begin. Okay, we aren't seeing any enemies. They are seeing us though. We have mortars coming in already. Well, we're just gonna have to weather the storm, I guess, and hope that they don't hit our crew and our tank on the 88s. I mean, or the gun on the 88s. Ooh, those MG42s. Just ripping that scout team a new one. Maybe they were the ones that were spotting us, so... I have no idea what the enemy might have here, but I'm assuming a few tanks, so we're not going to really make any moves ourselves just yet. Or maybe we could, actually. We can probably move our tanks down here, and have them kind of ready to push around this... this hill here. I don't want to go over the hill, because if you go over the hill, you drive over it with your gun pointing in the sky, and you are exposing the belly of your tank to any guns that might be aiming up that hill, basically. So, it's not what you want to do. Particularly not when you're in snow. They want truce. Not entirely sure what to make of that, but I don't want to give them truce. If we can win this right now, we will do that right now. The pathing is still being amazing here. I feel like the further into this game you go, the more broken things become. I mean, I still like the game, but it feels like a certain level of polish and love has not been put into the further into the game maps as much as the early ones. Maybe there's some deadline pressure there or something like this, or maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's how it feels. And, you know, my feelings is a subjective thing for me, so I'm not wrong in feeling that way, but I could be mistaken, and that it is not actually the case. Okay, a T-20. and a T nothing. Alright, we got, what is this? Valentine, Mark II. Open fire if you can. Open fire if you can. 88s, let him have it. Ooh, if you could hit, would be better. Oh, this Panzer 4G just driving with his ass towards the Valentine. If those 88s don't get him in time, this could be bad. Just the driving skills in this guy. Next level. It's damaged, but it's still moving. Okay, took another 88. It's immobilized now. We have infantry moving in here. They've seen our command vehicle. And are now seeing the maker. Okay, we're just gonna push in further and see what comes of it. Quite possibly they have more tanks and such over here. We just push them off the map day one, as we have been able to do on every other assault the Russians have thrown at us, then, well, that should be good for us. It is the AI after all, it is not very intelligent. Oh, what's that? Soon to be dead. It was, what was it? An anti-tank rifle team. And these guys are getting wrecked by the machine gun and a 2-centimeter cannon. Oh well, we took out the entire border guards team. Wow, look at that! The command vehicle is actually becoming somewhat useful for once. That's a rare sight to behold. Now, should I move in and clear the rest of this area here? With my infantry? No, I shouldn't. That could lead to casualties. If we can go through this the scenario here, this map, without casualties, nothing would be better. Fantastic. Fantastic. Woohoo! He got wrecked. Absolutely destroyed he got. Very nice. That was another T-20. So the snow is making our tanks drive extremely slowly, even though they are outfitted for winter combat. You wouldn't be able to tell from this snail's pace they're driving at, or in. Oh, look at that, we have, what the fuck is that? Is that a Cromwell? No, it's a Panzer III. Huh, I guess they captured it. Haven't captured it for my army group, I'll say that much. Not sure which variant of the Panzer III it is, but for sure it's a Panzer III. Oh, do we actually have shots on that? Well, let's take them. Oh, can you please not though? Don't. Why? You had your gun pointing at him. The AI in this game. Okay, it's mobilized and we're gonna take it out. So we know this Panzer III is there at least. Come on, give him hell. Give him hell. Okay, they're abandoning it, so that means that we'll probably capture it then if we win this map. And it looks like we might do exactly that. We're struggling a bit with our 88s. And the AI also is a bit lacking in capabilities and decision making, so that's an element of it as well. For sure. As you can see in the way this Panzer 4G is driving like a drunk donkey. What are you doing? That's not the right way. That's a T4. Wait, is that the same tank actually? Yeah, okay, so it's actually a Panzer IV they've captured. I was mistaken saying it was a Panzer III. But it's gone now. Got wrecked by 88. Which hopefully will now not get wrecked by the enemy's mortar team. I feel like we can maybe move into Stug just over the hill. I hope I won't regret this. I mean, we've taken out so many units of theirs already. How many could they possibly have? And the answer to that, since we're playing on elite difficulty, is probably more. But I wouldn't assume that they have too much more. We're gonna just... No, okay, they actually retreated. Fantastic. Did we have 0 casualties on that one? We did. Fantastic. We killed 12, wounded 10, took 1 prisoner, captured 1 tank, or armored vehicle that counts as a tank for some reason. And we destroyed 4 tanks, so it was 3 tanks and an armored vehicle that counts as a tank for some reason. I'd say that's pretty good. No casualties is always the way to go, if you can. And overall so far we've killed 34 enemies to their... No, we've lost 34 compared to the Russians' 168. We've had 35 wounded compared to the Russian 163. 5 of our guys have been taken prisoner, and the Russians have had 75 guys taken prisoner. We've lost 5 tanks, 3 guns. The Russians have lost 29 tanks, 1 armored vehicle. Probably a few of these tanks are actually armored vehicles. We've had 6 damaged tanks. They've had no damaged tanks because we've just either destroyed them or captured them. So yeah, we've captured 7 of the tanks, all in all. I wish you were rewarded for that in some way, but you're just not. It's captured instead of destroyed, which makes absolutely no difference. And one more point, actually, and we'll get our our last promotion. I mean, we can fully fill out our roster. Let's see if we got any medals on this one. Knight's Cross on the commander. Actually, yeah, he probably deserved that for once. He killed 6 soldiers. The command vehicle, hell. So that's good. A little bit of War Merit Badge on the 88. And the other 88, so that's nice. And here you can see the history tab, now that we played through quite a few operations. You can see which units have been with you through, which, like, each one of these represents one operation. And so, you see, people have been kind of traded out and replaced as they get wounded and killed. In our heavy infantry, actually, hell. There is, in fact, 5 people that has been with us for the entire time. Not too many replacements there. I think we bought this heavy infantry later, so, I mean, everyone's been with us for 2 operations. As you can see, the heavy machine gun team here. Been with us for a while, quite a few of these guys. Same with the other heavy machine gun team. Same with the Stug crew here. And this 88. Yeah. Just like an interesting layer of statistics, if you are inclined to look at them. That being said, we are done with this operation. Let's see what's up next. So with that, I thank you for watching, and I'd appreciate if you'd leave a like on the video if you did like it, and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more of my content in the future. Either way, have a good one. You can catch me in the next one.